Yo, Yamamo Aquabashon Koso Ebio de POG Media. So subscribe, like it, be and share. Nema for friends and San Kabi. And ye bought a dear Bawumia and so na Bawumia and some dona baba tuja and fan one not chase H1. Sebi and answer allegedly Wakakutia a yiskabi Ediama a party chairman a Cambra a cap channel a Alisa Hotel Yanko. Ninkonkuti bra Kim Ken ne camp de eating komo yanko ninkonkuti
Ejina boache da go castle. One day be sit down say me bomb me down swansa. But to foundation. It does not work like that. But in the wisdom of National Council for regional chairman for the 50,000. And any other person who has voting right, 10,000 Ghana cedis. I mean, everybody who has voting right, to me, to about our National Council, 10,000 cedis.
Aben.
And now meet on Cornwallis.
10,000 cedis.
10,000. So we talk about our council meeting, National Councillor, what is 10,000? But the 16 regional chairman, only 15. There was one acting regional chairman, Central Region Chairman, and because we in 20. They are all acting. Yes. All the 16 regional chairmen each took 50,000 Ghana cedis to support this lunacy, support this madness. I mean, but we offended. Divine was a new to me. Or she said, Anka will time for ya, the one. Now we say, I didn't be kuna, on Casahu. On 5 bonuses, Obeshan and crying out what thing I had and no way wouldn't tell my few. But that is not what I want. I want NPP to be a stronger opposition, to be able to do a near me Wama Banwi, and Jinan and nine so. What I say, it must be an opposition a bit more who do those government to account. Citizen Ekasano, who's Okoka said this opposition does not look like an alternative. Because of Omoniama or Muyano. On one MP, come na MP. I find you an MP, but with now ye, and yes, say you delete the opposition party because opposition is not showing any cause of hope. It's not giving anything apart from radicalism and vandalism. But in 6 months in opposition.
The Supreme Court judge nominee. Justice nominee, on the police station.
This is it. And for me, sorry, sad day we answer what Akukasa. People have started speaking. Now, what is disappointing? Say, Obi to say, don't go do no more. National Council meeting, you could not speak against this. You want to be national chairman. I'm sorry. John, a party person, I will name party the money power, dear church so much. But for somebody like John Boydu to go to National Council, that's our decision we have. No one can say it here. You become a national chairman, you will collapse the party. Okay. Apart from Dr. China, Okasa Tias Addo from the very first time assisting regional chairman, no. Something is proposed away. Last meeting in May, 2nd May or 1st May thereof, and I want to minimum this proposal I call it. Sponsored by Bawumia and Napo. So Napo did not attend that meeting. Omuye meeting when Napo team region to region, engaging executives and sorting them out because ahead of the July conference. So the Meko G proposal we had to
January.
No.
Okay,
July we. Yeah. So delegates have always been bought way ahead of time. Decision makers have been paid off so that this thing can happen. And nothing and so Bute should not chair the National Council meeting. We will offer NPP constitution. In the absence of the chairman, the first vice automatically steps in and operates. almost so mumpany. Into the 3 petitions, engineered by Nanabi no more, and the call against Butte chairing the National Council meeting. But he stood his ground. For preparing we, to move at least no more will say yes. On your polar focus, no one will be traveling so. You can well prepared. Would you mean I will be a Jimmy no be Akuffo? He went there. Who yes? Boys, I would the boys among two boys. Ghana will be any boys. Will be a what the constituency chairman, regional chairman 2 times. I will wait how to mobilize people. You don't.
Region bay.
Central region. You cannot defeat him when it comes to grassroots mobilization. I say, what's every warning? What become Assembly or party from now going on radio, he will suspend you. To hell with your standing. Or better suspend you. That is it. But with this decision, the majority carries the vote. The majority need to they will take a decision. That is the sad aspect of democracy. I mean, when the majority who are stupid and fools keep on making foolish decisions. And at this juncture of the party, our cotton people are our party the moon do ye. You will can pay and our Ohia TV. I mean, and what's a summer work on a hand no money can pay to Sinipay and Ohia TV, I brought your TV. Can pay a Gabi.
Well, I mean, it's been amazing. So
my friend to the back of my head in the plane.
The fans are getting excited about it.
I can't say PPC was
so much.
And it is dragging the party down. I mean, and some of my direction would be way about this will further destroy the party. That deal with. And I'll trust me here, come out from the court. People will go court and jump this thing.
Citizen, as a administrator, Edema GCPP, with your several years experience, with this approach adopted by NPP, top bottom approach, would you make NPP or not make NPP ahead of 2028 elections?
You attempt the style that they are doing when you have a founder. Okay, when political party, let's say you have a founder, the founder and is still alive and is leading the party. If you don't know about the party with no resources, so normally, he's like more or less like the automatic leader of the party. So you can adopt that process.
Like
party based on that. You can do that. But when you have a political party like the NPP, Nation One history, you can clearly tell there, even the decision cannot even stand the test of time. Because they are using this decision to solve a problem they're having now. If I'm correct, it looks like we feel that the whole situation always that would be the best approach because Akuffo is going to presidential campaign and is bringing cracks into them that young got to no first no be until they are only thinking about today. But this decision or this proposal to cure this mischief, it cannot serve the test of time. It cannot be sustainable. And how the cracks will become even more deeper. Do you know why? Sammy, since a presidential prime minister, so what could we are? Parliamentary, obey anything. So obey parliamentarians so and sign our constituency elections and polling station elections.
Logic.
Because we are in say the mark to presentation, we have to present we are going start to polling station. Nobody will who will sit down for that to happen.
So it means automatically all the parliamentarians obey one day, because they would also say that let's choose that before we do then, and most of the albums have been engineered already. Mama sounds to say there for the presidential elections, one man or two were elected, and Makati, you can correct me. One man were elected the flag bearer for the 2024 elections. That is the same college they will use to do this one.
One person who use flag bearer, we are Sanya. Yasanya Omako to above for executives.
Sammy, what the massimi? How does this work? You see, the reason why in here, normally political parties, we start from down there and in there, we call it reorganization of the party. Intino, from one, ebia na nye maybe wo wonko ye, ebia mentim wasi bi wo a, ye ya nka kanga krefiase wa na ya resolve na ya da abaso. Into yon time mombodu so no, na bibia sa na wa trans back to the ground. Sisiano, if at the top I am not happy, I will also make sure I influence the down. If at the top, no sway man, no my pede will be Munkrofo down there because I want to select my team for the election, then they might as well do appointment. If a presidential candidate, we only appointment for the executive positions down there. Because if the flag bearer doesn't appoint, now me I'm losing election now. Sabi man say it's kind of medical election. Because this presidential election, obey do or die.
Okay, Japan can say be interesting showdown. Because
yes, it's going to be a big showdown. Because I'm going to go all out. And if I should lose the election, now Miss Kasho. Do you think that campaign about me the Miss Kabeshembu? How are they even able to go into mobilize resources for the party going forward?
When the flag bearer put now a flag bearer for 3 years.
Exactly.
3 years flag bearer.
The dependency. Now, Mr. Wanna be on this kind of membership. No one on this kind of support. Because election me could be.
And I
may lose. I don't mean for Miss Karisha Wechi to run the party for the next 3 years before we go for election. Are they thinking about all these things in terms of how to mobilize resources for the party? I think that probably, like I'm saying, they might have taken a decision just looking at one aspect of the problem and thinking that will solve it.
Almost all the 16 regional chairmen, all of them declared their support for Bawumia during their last primaries. And Omodi Bawumia ko, and Bawumia kunya 38%. Then this same regional chairman said the proposal about say, "Yam kotua benyi flag bearer and sakra na ye regional chairman ya to eswaba to assess our performance. Yeah, assess constituency performance. Yeah, assess branch performance. Yam kotua benyi flag bearer nwa ansa na maba assess CSA betumi akọ. These same people that endorse Bawumia and the proposal but the whole national council agiatum. Hey.
I see, and I'm making in fact, it will also me the advantages I see in this, and that will help them to know the margin of loss before the elections. This approach will help them to know the margin.
You uguso a wuti jumedie no ede mai jumedie no beto aso yeda so ewo eye NPP for internal elections. No message on subscribe like jumedie no share them for friends and can be kindly click on the notification bell so send a be the news be to platforms so also work no the air call and the air but jumedie no ede jumedie no efe enti ento aso the NTDC will eche medamase
of loss.
Yeah, sure say
before the election.
Musa Dankwa info global info analytics me sure say encho or the who pull baba me how NPP grassroots whether they support or not.
Oh yes, because this will help you to know. Because you flag bearer na obi can try ede na in on your bibia biom
chairman what is 50,000 was a police station officer now one year no money the money in this car.
Exactly.
You took money to support this decision. Put the National Council, what the 10,000 was support to decision with against or no what police station now party by 8 years, 1 year, you know. Who pursue brand new soon, what bonanza brand new soon.
And
they have a case to answer. For me, I think, like I'm saying, the only thing I say in there, this is the best opportunity for a real third force. And it's not even going to be a third force, it will be a second force. Because you see, this cannot be an alternative. What is happening now as MPP on your alternative? For me, this is the time to grow a better alternative. Able to hold the NDC to be able to do well and position Ghana better. Because look at the chaos and the things they are dealing with. Some of their decisions in the are so infantile. They are. Sabi, Abufu baby baby like you are saying, one obesi dana obo roof and sana why foundation. Who does that? But if you think this is your approach to go into the election, so be it. For me, I'm happy. Me engineer, me Akuffo, me other minority political party to have a meeting to see the way forward.
About the MPP.
From here, I'm going. They are waiting for me. We've got for a meeting because me when they are going job at the home. This is our best opportunity to build a better alternative because the worry day Ghanaians will not risk the development of
and because having technical issues and lines, said the word and and lines the course, I try and fast as soon as WhatsApp on the challenge kakra in network issues and me and for course and me and for messages next week. Yeah, there, the befa. Charles Makati 10 seconds, Yinkra, Tamaso.
Boys, that's not a bench. But me won't see be very fine.
Amen.
I saw you deep. You are deep. But Sammy, I only want to say there, and I still encourage the appointees there. Some of them are doing excellent. It's the innovation or bana bimori as a pa. When I was out there, in fact, Gold Board. There's a lot being said about it, and the prospects that it's showing, is very good. He should continue. Other Basintale, even there, he's using his following on social media to do things to promote Shazi. It's good. It's good for us. I think that this is what we all need. As Ghanaians to build this country beyond our partisan interests. Let's build Ghana together.
Nyamisha so guswa wo hwedwumadie no edemai aha na ede dwumadie no ebesi ede ayede ede amamo mesre woni POG Media munditas wodi na hwedwumadie no efamaye munti ene ewa ha eye onsunti ene ede yewa ase yi itine mesre mu dwumadie no monhwe na enkototin emfanye de emfamo nyamisha obi a mundi echi na ensem dodo na ahwa ayede brem makram.